Anna? Alright, so today we're going to be doing a science lesson, and we're going to be doing it on insects. So, can anyone tell me some insects or bugs that they already know about?
Beetles.
Beetles. Cockroaches, yeah. Grasshopper. Spiders. What was this? Butterflies, yeah. I like butterflies. So when we think about these bugs and insects, what kind of structures do they have, and what do their bodies look like? They have legs. They're small. They have antennas. And you guys can speak up a little bit, even though I put the feet away.
Wings.
They have wings.
Have an exoskeleton.
An exoskeleton, that's a really good scientific vocabulary word. Yeah, Charlie. So when we think about these structures like an exoskeleton or legs or wings, why do we think they're important?
Because it helps them survive.
Helps them survive. So let's think. Helps them fly, right? So if they have to like fly away from something. What about if you think really simply just about their legs? Like they just need their legs to walk, right? So I'm going to write a question up here. And this is called a focus question. So you guys don't have to write just yet. I'm going to say, what do we notice about the best beetle? And as you guys know, that we're going to be looking at one kind of insect much closer, and it is the best beetle. So when we look at this question, center it on the board. So what do you notice about the best beetle? I think are going to be some important words in this question. Darwin? Well, how about the words just in the question? Like, notice, right. So we have to notice everything about the best beetle. And there's only one other thing really in the sentence that we really need to pay attention to. Monet, the best beetle, right. So, I made this nice chart for you guys. I'm going to put it up over here. And this is how I want you to structure your notebook, okay? Let's see if we can. And you guys are more than welcome to come up and look at it. So it says, it has your name, I put Miss Taylor, the date, you're going to write the focus question, so what do we notice about the best beetle, and underline notice and best beetle, because we know those are the important parts of the question. And then we're going to make an owl chart. Has anyone used the owl chart before? So the O stands for observe, the W is wonder, and L is learn. So it's like a KWL chart. So it's just like that. So you fill out underneath, observe, wonder, learn throughout the lesson. And then this box. You don't have to draw a box, but you're going to draw a diagram of the beetle from observing. And I need you guys to label each part. So like legs, eyes, stuff like that. And then what we're really going to be observing is the structure and what you think the function will be. So all the structures of the beetle and what each function will be. All right? So I'm going to leave this over here for you guys. You guys, I want your notebooks to look exactly like this. So I'm passing out materials. Set up your notebook page. Alright, so now that you've had a minute to set up your chart, and you can keep doing it as I talk, I'm gonna have you guys work in partners. So, you guys can just choose your partners. You need to be sitting right next to each other. And you're gonna observe the structure and function of the best beetle together and fill out your notebook charts. So, does everyone know who they want their partner to be? Okay, that's good. Choose your partner. So each person, I'll take these guys, you're each going to get a paper plate for each set of partners. So you guys take a paper plate each, set of partners. And before we touch the beetles or really get into observing them, I need to go over a few rules with you guys. So everyone's eyes up here. So some rules about the best beetles. You need to keep, if you decide to pick it up, you need to keep it over the habitat or over the paper plate at all times. Because we don't want to drop them on the ground, right? They're living creatures. So keep them in the habitat right over it if you're holding it in your hand or on the paper plate. And if you do decide to pick them up, please stay calm, be gentle, just be really careful because they are pretty small. Like, they're big for bugs, but they're still small. And you don't have to pick them up, but I really encourage you to just hold it for a minute, or I really want you to put it on your paper plate because you need to get as close as you can to observe everything about the beetle, okay? So, we are going to begin our investigation. So everyone, grab your paper plates. And start filling out your charts.
There's two.
Like three.
Can we fight?
Then they will. It's really interesting because they make kind of and these guys, they only eat like rotten wood, and they don't bite. But even though they do, they have some pictures. But we're doing all. Now, I'm gonna put them on your paper plate, okay? Just make sure he stays on there. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little bit of danger. Do you guys want to try to pull them out? Okay. Alright, you guys can just kind of put their containers so you can observe them. But they won't hurt you at all. And they're pretty tough.
Those eyes.
I'm gonna pick them up.
Miss Taylor!
Yes, you guys got on your plates already. What are the rules? You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay calm. Glove? I'm not sure what a glove is. Alright, so what do you guys, what's going on so far? You pulled them out, right?
No, I friend it.
Friends did? Okay, so what do we notice?
I don't think he wants to. It's black.
It looks like it has two parts. Alright, so this is, I gave you guys two charts so you can observe and record everything about the best beetle, not just the structure and everything. So, Samika said it was black. Where would you record that? In the first, do you think in the first chart or the second chart? In the first one, right? Because it's just like observation. So that's what you do. Do you want to try to hold them? No.
Does it bite?
Nope. Best beetles actually. Yeah, best beetles actually eat rotten wood. They don't bite at all. And they're actually really